Oh, what's going on, guys? Been another little while here. I wanted to be a little more detailed in this video than I was in my previous video. Anyways, I'm just going to get right into it. What you're watching today is a lot of training footage. Not a lot, some training footage from the last few sessions I had before the holidays. I took a large break from lifting because I was moving. I was moving out of my apartment and into a house, going through the closing process and all the inspections and all of that stuff that goes into that. If you've bought a house, you know how chaotic it all is. If you haven't, you will find out eventually, unless you just rent forever, which nothing wrong with that at all. Housing is totally subjective. Obviously, this isn't a gaming video. The whole reason I haven't been making gaming videos is because I don't play video games. I have a few Call of Duty recordings from like April and May, around the time I got that gameplay that was in my last video. I haven't really played Call of Duty at all since Black Ops 4 came out, and even then I played it for a couple hours total, like on the game. I wasn't feeling that, so I moved on to FIFA for a little while. Same thing there, it was just recreational. I played much more, obviously, than I was playing Call of Duty, because I actually liked it. I was playing Ultimate Team. I didn't get enough into Ultimate Team to where I felt like I was going to be able to stream and make content and stuff from it, so I never did that, but that's all I did. I thought I'd get back to COD around Modern Warfare, but I had no desire to play that. I kind of just went off of what everybody was saying about the game, just based on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. And I know people complain a bunch, but I just didn't even want to dive into it, knowing that I was going to be disappointed yet again. I still have this nostalgia and kind of an emotional connection, however silly that sounds. Some of you might understand that if you've been playing Call of Duty for a while, or any video game. I have this connection with the games that I fell in love with in middle school, high school, shortly after high school, those times. So for me, that's like Call of Duty 4, Ghost, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, no particular order. All of those games just really are awesome to me. Advanced Warfare I had a good time with. Black Ops 3 I had a good time with. Both of those games I was an adult, so it took a lot more for me to like a game, and I was fine with both of those games. So I didn't play Cold War either. I didn't buy Modern Warfare or Cold War. It was the first Call of Duty game that I didn't buy, Modern Warfare, and Cold War was the second in a row, and those are the first times I hadn't bought Call of Duty in a decade, so that was pretty weird. Since that whole hiatus from video games, like I said in that last video, I got into a serious relationship. I started getting into working out a little bit, and made a lot of lifestyle changes. That's something I didn't really speak on. I decided to stop with my more deleterious lifestyle habits, such as like my bad diet. I smoked cigarettes for years. I chewed for a little while. I know, disgusting. Make fun of me. If you're not from the Midwest or the South, it's probably even more gross to you. Like if you're like from the West Coast or something. I remember when I was in Los Angeles years ago, I couldn't find a can of chew for miles, and the one I found was like super old, but I bought it like a CVS, and it was embarrassing enough going through that process. And so I got off of nicotine completely. Like I vaped for a while too. You guys knew that if you watched me stream, but regardless, I got off all of that, which was great. I switched up my diet. I stopped eating bad food for the most part. Like, of course, I still eat whatever I want when I feel like it, but I've developed a good eating habit to where I naturally just choose good foods because I feel better. My workouts are better. I skate better. Obviously, there's some skateboarding videos in here that I didn't mention. I just wanted to give you these videos of just like what I've been up to recently so you could actually have a visual. And I would like to create content like this. That's kind of one of my points in this video as well, is that I'd like to get to the point where I'm creating content that I want, not content that I think people want. And this is like a big problem that I've had throughout this whole process of me being inactive and wanting to do stuff. I don't know if I've mentioned it in any of my videos, but I think about YouTube and Twitch and all of these things almost daily. Like if I'm not busy, that it comes to mind. And I'm busy most of the time. Yeah, I'll get into a little bit of kind of why I've been busy. So once I got into working out and eating right and stuff like that, I dove head first. Like from those of you that know me through the streaming stuff, obviously you don't know me personally, but you know that I'm pretty intense and I really like things. Like when I started streaming, I streamed like 6 to 8 hours a day on top of working, or however I worked that out. I don't remember how little I slept or how my hours at work were at the time. I just know that whenever I had free time, I was streaming and making videos, and that was like, it took over my life. And when I was on my own for that short period, if you guys remember, I literally like forgot I had a life. It was embarrassing. I was like losing jobs and stuff like that just to stream and make videos. I could not find a balance. So forgive me if I've been very tentative to get back into this stuff. It's not like I don't have passion for it. totally do. So back into my journey. So right, with the working out and stuff like that, everyone calls it a journey. It really has been. I just kind of went on YouTube and looked for whatever. If you guys are interested in these things, YouTube's a decent resource. You are going to come into some stuff that's like a little bit overkill. It's really simple to me. After all this time of trying different things and different, styles of training, and you really just find whatever you like. But for me, it's really just been the basics: the squat, the bench, the deadlift, the overhead press, some rows, some pull-ups, chin-ups. I just went to that stuff, a little bit of cardio mixed in, put on some body weight, some muscle. I've been eating really well, and those are very positive things. The only real negative that's been going, like, obviously, I'm in a great relationship now. I have a house. I'm fine with my employment. I'm going to keep trying to improve my, income and how I'm working. Eventually want to be fully self-employed. Who doesn't? But that's for a different video. This is basically just catching you up to where I'm at now. And it's basically just my routine is staying in the gym, eating what I think is going to help me with that, skateboarding when I can, working on my relationship, trying to work on this. I bought an old house. It's like a 1940 house, so it's quite the bevy of projects I've been working on. So that's been fun. But yeah, so that's all I've been doing is that stuff. I mean, I have my dog. You'll see a couple dog and cat videos towards the end. I try to keep those to a minimal because I know I've just focused on myself throughout this, and it's actually just been video games. So I've kept the personal talk to a minimum. I haven't really decided what to do with this channel. I've already made another channel, but I haven't posted to it because I wanted to post this here first to just kind of like get you guys, whoever's still gonna watch this video, clued in on what I'm up to. I know it's gonna be a very small group of you, but some of you were actually like more personally interested in me than just the games, which totally appreciative. That's one of the bigger drivers of bringing me back here. But I really wanted to try out this style of video. So if any of you really enjoyed it, let me know what you liked, what you didn't like with this editing style, this style of content. I have more footage, and I'm going to continue to get more footage of dog and skating and, lifting and stuff. Maybe some lifestyle videos, diet, whatever, Q&A, all that stuff. I want to do all that stuff. I'm very passionate about this stuff nowadays, so that's what I want to do. I want to this be my release for that type of content, because most people I talk to do not care about most of the stuff I care about. It's just stewing in my head. And I'd like to find like-minded people. So if any of you guys are into this type of stuff, you have any questions or type of videos you'd like me to make, I can make them here on that new channel. Let me know what you guys think. If any of you have any ideas on that, what you'd like to see. All right, so the training videos are coming to an end here shortly. They are all filmed kind of in odd angles because I was just really looking at my form. I didn't plan on using these videos to actually create one and put it on YouTube, but that's what I want to do anyway. So this is kind of a trial run for me. If any of you are into the fitness community or whatever, I want to hear what you think about the editing, the style of video. Be honest, I understand it's not going to be up to scratch with other content in the field. I get that, but I really enjoyed making it. I'm very happy with it. I'm happy that I did this. I miss creating content. Anyone's ever made anything for free for their own enjoyment, you totally understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to continue this just for the fun of it. So it doesn't really matter what channel I do it on. I know I'll figure that out. There's a little pup video and a cat video as promised. There'll be a lot more of that. There'll be lifting videos, food videos. We're just going to get rolling. I'm just going to make videos and see what happens. I don't know where I'm going to make it or what it's going to look like. Stay tuned. I'll be around. Audio me out, video me's coming in. See you later. All right, so it took me several takes of doing this to figure out how to not make my whole face completely white and shiny. I still have a chrome shiny dome right here. That's just the hairline leaving the scene. So obviously I wanted to do a little segment like this because none of you probably would recognize me if this guy showed up on stream in the past. So in the past few years, I don't know, I've aged 10 years for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I'm actually having a life and I've kind of grown into this other character that I have where I'm, much more responsible, eating better, lifting, skating, trying to progress. During the time that I was doing streaming and YouTube consistently, I was doing well in those aspects. For the time that I did it, I feel like I had a good sense of momentum and community and things were going really well, but I severely lagged in the rest of my life. I don't know if I mentioned this in the video because I did just kind of ramble on, but I gave up a lot of the things that mattered to me in my life without realizing it. So a sense of independence, growing and progressing financially, and I had no interest in a relationship. I thought it wasn't going to happen. I was I didn't really have any aspirations of having my own home or a career. Like, I didn't think of any of that. I literally just was like, all right, stream, videos, manifest this whole thing. And I lost touch of, like, there is a balance that has to happen. I think unless you're financially supported from above, whether it's parents or somebody, sugar mama, sugar daddy, whatever, unless somehow you're financing this endeavor, things are going to fall apart very quickly if you don't pay attention. I had to move out of the place I was living at. I think any of you that have been around would know that period that I'm talking about, where I was streaming and making videos every single day, and I was in a trailer at the time. It was nice. It wasn't like, don't harp on me about being in a trailer. I chewed and lived in a trailer, so I was just like trash or whatever. But that's not. Open your mind a little bit about that. Anyways, I was there for a while, and it didn't end up very well. I had to go back home. It was, a humbling experience, definitely, to go through that. And to talk about it is actually difficult, failure like that. But that's fine. You learn from failure. If you're afraid to fail, you're never going to accomplish anything, because you will fail at something. Guaranteed, 100%. Anyways, now I'm actually in a really nice place, and I want to get back to doing this type of stuff. I just want to create something and put something out in the world, because it's been burning inside me for the entire time that I've been absent from all of this. So I really miss kind of meeting new people on here and shooting the shit and just bouncing ideas and stories off of each other. It's just so crazy. I keep in contact with plenty of the people that I, used to interact with on here. Not consistently, but from time to time we check in, and it's great. So I'm back. Hello. I can't make any promises. I won't make any promises, because that doesn't work out for me. So I know that I'm going to make things again. I don't know whether it's going to be this channel or this new channel that I spoke about, but it doesn't really matter at this point. This channel is like completely dead. So it's not about like continuing momentum or, abandoning my subscriber base, because those of you that are watching this don't give a shit what channel I'm on. Like, you don't care. So why would I? I would just go and you'd follow me, and we'll all be happy. So hopefully all of you are doing well. If anyone that has been watching me for a long time and is still currently watching this all the way in 15 minutes or whatever I'm into this video, let me know in the comments. Like, say what's up. It's, we can talk on Twitter. I still have my Discord. If any of you are in there, it'll be in the description as usual, all my social media links. So let's see if I want to like wake up to this stuff. I don't know if I have to create a whole new persona or if I'll just be raw 1080p for a while, but obviously that's not kind of the character I am anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up. I've been blabbing for a while. I'm just happy to be back on the camera, on the mic. It's definitely was nerve-wracking, but I'm stoked, and I'm proud of whatever this is that I've made. So have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.